Hey, you guys. Hey. So everybody coming up in here. Hey, y'all. I miss you guys too. I have more content for you guys this week. I have 2 story times that I'm about to upload and one more video that I might do as well. Somebody said it's frozen. Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me and stuff? Thank you. I always catch you when I'm at work. Y'all are coming in here so quick. Oh my God, I missed y'all. Y'all are coming in here really quick. Yeah, I have 2 story times coming up, so I won't spoil those, but um they're interesting to say the least. Oh my God, hey Teresa. Hey, gang is in the building. Y'all, before I even get into this live, I just want to say that me and Teresa dropped a new episode on the podcast this past week, and we're dropping part 2 to the episode this week. And then we also have, like, we've literally been on top of the episodes lately, so expect back to back episodes in the next coming weeks, you guys. Thank you, girl. Thank you. There is so much to freaking talk about today. Love you too. There is so, y'all, I don't even know where to start, honestly, because since the last time I've done a live, like, so much shit keeps happening. Do you still do nails? I'm in the Bronx. I want to book you. The last day I will be doing nails is on the 17th of April. After the 17th, I'm stopping all nail services because, child, I'm ready to retire from the nail game. I really miss doing makeup and more cosmetic services, and my passion just isn't in nails, it's in, other things. So I won't be doing nails after 17th. Saweetie and Quavo. No, we're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about Saweetie and Quavo. We're going to talk about Derrick Jaxn, or as I like to call him, Derrick Jackass. We're going to talk about, oh my God, I feel like it's like 2 more things I'm missing, because in the last 2 weeks, a lot has happened. A lot has freaking happened. New room setup. Oh, thank you. I'm not done. I want to change my room around, because if y'all been watching me, my last place, how I had that room set up, was my favorite. Not the color of the room, because I wasn't in control of that. They just already had it painted. But as far as like my backdrop and stuff for that room, my last room was my most favorite out of any place that I've decorated. Let me read some of you guys' comments. George Floyd trial and how it's affecting people. Little Nas X. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. Hope you've been safe through all the craziness. I have, you guys. I've been staying sane, and yeah, honestly, I've just been focusing on staying sane. The George Floyd thing or case, I'm my opinion about that is unpopular. So I do feel like the police that the officer that shot him, I hope they put him under the goddamn jail. But as far as like George Floyd being like a martyr for, change in Black society, as far as my understanding, he was also a threat to Black women, and so I do not support. But I do support you know, justice. So I hope that that officer gets put under the damn jail, but I'm not gonna go dumb, stupid, crazy for George Floyd. Yeah, I've been missing your videos. You see those teens carjacking? No, girl, was it up here? Not the teens is carjacking, child. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. The anti-Blackness in the Asian community. The anti-blackness in the Asian community, I actually touched on in our most recent podcast episode, and we really went in depth with it as far as like my um thoughts and opinions about it, as well as Teresa, and we also had a guest on there. His name is Jared. So I really want to save. I'm not gonna deep dive into the Stop Asian Hate um topic because we addressed a lot. We addressed the whole thing in the podcast, and I'd rather y'all hear it there. Because I really like what I voiced, and when I try to voice things twice, it doesn't come out as genuine. So, or it doesn't come out the same. Like, when you try to repeat things, you forget stuff. So I really want y'all to go and listen to the podcast. We are called Unauthorized Therapists. Okay, Unauthorized Therapists with a S. Therapist is plural. We are on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. So y'all please go listen. That's where we talked about a lot of these more recent things, and the Stop Asian Hate was one of them. The cab driver's name was what? They stole a cab. Y'all are in here talking about they stole a cab, child. Hold on. Let me go back up here. Putting my collar on hold just to tune in. I'm screaming. Let me see. Are you still doing the podcast? Yes, we're still doing the podcast. Teresa said, girl, it was crazy. The girl's 13 and 15 and they killed him. Oh my God. How did I not hear? Did this just happen, y'all? What in the world? Was this in New York? Oh my gosh. Why did they do that to him? Two young girls tried to steal a car from, they were trying to steal the car. Oh my gosh. People are really wilding. Oh, they stun gunned him? What is wrong with people? Oh, you said in DC. Y'all, oh my God. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to look into that because that is really wild. Oh my God. That is so sad. Not you say clout culture. They did it for clout? Did they record it or something? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did not hear. Well, I mean, I can believe because I don't own a TV, but what in the world? Please don't watch the video. Oh, there's a video I don't want to see yet. Ooh. Oh, so it was a video. It said the teenage girls stole. Simone Hernandez says the teenage girls stole a car. Jaden stun gunned a cab driver and killed him because he crashed his car. They were two females. What in the world? Oh my God. How did they off him? I hate saying like the word, the KILL. I don't know if YouTube is gonna take my live down if I keep saying that. But how did two like girls that young, like what did they do to off him? Was it the stun gun that ended up like making him pass, or did they run him over with the car? Or, like, I'm not understanding how they did that. Oh, the car ran into a pole and he had a heart. God damn. This is crazy. Child, what is wrong with these children? These kids got to go. Oh my gosh. That man was just doing his job. Sharon Osbourne from the top. Sharon Osbourne is a prime example when white people get called on their shit and they get so flustered because they're being called on their shit. And all we literally be saying is don't be fucking racist and don't be friends with fucking racists. And they be like, oh my God, but. What are the buts? Girl, what are the buts? They didn't say anything crazy to her, and the fact that she's so flustered just shows me what kind of conversations she probably has with her peers when she's not on camera. They're probably very racist. Crime went up as soon as COVID cases went down. Honestly, I feel like crime has been going up and remaining up throughout COVID because people are so stir crazy from being in the house. They have cabin fever. People are, and now things are slowly starting to open, but people have not interacted, or like things have not been open for so long that do not know how to fucking act right now. That's freaking crazy. Now Sharon Osbourne she's forever gonna be rich, but it's just a matter of you should not be that flustered when you get called, well, when somebody you know gets called out for racism. So let's get into the Derrick Jaxn situation. That's where we're gonna start first, you guys. Whew. Y'all, I have on my helmet of salvation tonight. You know, I don't have, it's not my bonnet that is the helmet of salvation. Instead, my hat is going to be my helmet of salvation. You know, I have on the breastplate of righteousness, child. Okay. And I say all this jokingly, but honestly, y'all, this situation is so disturbing, and it's actually really sad because you can tell that that man has that woman's mind so fucking gone. Gone. Stupid gone. The fact that she is on social media, from what I've seen, like essentially like begging the Lord for the relationship, like she's deep in the sunken place, like literally like deep in the child, release her from the shackles of an adulterous marriage. Because the thing is, okay, this is what kills me, y'all. This is, these niggas love to bring up you know, vows in the Bible when it comes to why their women should stay with them after they cheat. Y'all don't be bringing up religion, vows, the Bible, all that, you know, all that when it comes to you falling in some new pussy. So why is it all of a sudden, as soon as you get caught, it's, oh, you know, it's against our vows for you to break up this marriage, but it somehow was not against your vows to fall in some foreign pussy, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, the punani that is your wife's within your household, that's domestic pussy. That's domestic territory, okay? You and your PP are in foreign lands, in foreign territory. How did you get there, sir? How did you get there? Okay? I'm just not understanding. I'm not understanding. Your wife's vagina is in Atlanta and somehow your dick done made it to fucking China. I'm not understanding. How, sir? Your penis caught a flight? What happens? How? Why is your PP in foreign lands? I'm not understanding. And what I will say is I am a believer in, I feel like, okay, me and Teresa talked about this in one of our podcasts as well. So if you all listen to the podcast and you hear some of the same things, that's just because my thoughts have remained the same. I am a believer in what I call toxic Christianity. And that is when Christians use religion to it's like you only want to use it when it's beneficial to you. You want to sprinkle it here when it's beneficial to guilt trip this group of people to do whatever it is that you want them to do. But then as soon as you want to do some fraudulent fucking shit, then all of a sudden it does not apply. I don't like that. I don't like that. And baby, I'm a child of God, okay? I'm a child of God. I'm covered in the blood, baby. But at the same time, I don't like when people try to push Christianity on people. I don't like when they try to use it to guilt trip people to do things that work out in their favor. And I always say this, and I've said this in another live long before my channel, like years. I just said years. My channel is like 2 years old. But I've said this before, probably like a year or two ago in a live. If y'all have ever seen The Book of Eli, I suggest you watch it. It's a great movie, Denzel Washington. And basically the preface of the movie is. And if you have not seen it, tune out what I'm about to say because it will spoil the movie for you. If you have not seen it, then just pause right here, and in about 10 seconds, skip 10 seconds and then press play again because I don't want to spoil it for you. But I'm gonna say 30 seconds. Okay, so skip those 30 seconds. I don't want to ruin the movie for you. But basically, the whole preface of the movie is people are trying to get a hold of this book, and in the very end of the movie you find out the book that they're trying to get a hold of is indeed the Bible, but it's written in Braille. But the fact that it was the Bible, basically, if you ask me, what the movie represented as far as what I got out of it is people understand that religion is power. The Bible is power because religion is power. Religion can be used to control people. People are not dumb. They understand that. That's why there are different versions of the Bible written for whoever at the time had things that they wanted to benefit them and their agenda. You got the King James version, you got the this version, the that version, all these white men ass versions of the Bible, because they understood that that religion is power. So with the Book of Eli, everybody's trying to get a hold of this book because it's this desolate, apocalyptic setting, and there's nothing left as far as like things to read, whatever. But people still understand, because the people even trying to get a hold of the book, they weren't the smartest people, but they were smart enough to understand that if I get a hold of this book, being that it's the Bible, if I get a hold of this book, I can use this to reshape this society that is right now is apocalyptic, but of course they're going to rebuild and everything else. If I get a hold of the Bible, then I can build this society in my image. I can use this as a power tactic to control people, to remodel this society in my image. That's what I got out of the Book of Eli. And that's why they knew that the Bible was so powerful. And that's why they wanted it so bad that they were willing to kill for the book. They were willing to steal the book. They were willing to do all these things. Christianity, people love to talk about, again, when it comes to Christianity, people are like, oh, if you do this, you're going to hell. You do this, you're going to hell. Christianity has been used as a basis to kill people. Christianity has been used as a basis to enslave people, to rape people, to eat people. Baby, we all going to hell. Quite frankly, if that's the case. To colonize, okay, Aisha Berry, to colonize left and right. The Bible has been notoriously used for evil shit, okay? And people don't like to say that. And if you do say it, then people are just like, oh my God, you're not a believer. You're going to hell. I'm a believer in God, baby. Me and God have an entire... we're close. We have a very strong relationship, and I don't need the Bible to create that for me, and nobody's gonna tell me I do, and that's on period. And that's what I don't like about this toxic Christianity that people do. People always want to tell people what your relationship with God should be like, what it should look like, what you need to do in order to form one, to have one. No, everybody's relationship with with source, with God, with the universe, with all those things, everybody's relationship with that is different. And it's not for the next person to tell them, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. Personally, I don't believe in hell. I don't. But it's not for the next person, like, to say, oh, you're going to hell. I know sometimes we might say it jokingly, like even I say it jokingly, but I would just never take it upon myself to tell somebody, oh, your relationship with God is different from mine, so it's fraudulent, it's wrong. And I always say this too, is I feel like if you are truly spiritual, or if you're truly religious, I don't feel like you can be religious and demonize other people's religions. I don't. I feel like if you're truly religious, then you would be understanding of religion as a whole, and other religions might not resonate with you, but I don't feel like if you are truly, moving in love, moving in light, moving in God's love, I don't feel like you would be trying to take it upon yourself to tell everybody else that if they don't believe what you believe, then they're going to hell. You're just not going to convince me that. But I do. Aisha says spiritual people who are secure within themselves don't have to invalidate other people's beliefs. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. That's exactly what I'm saying. I wholeheartedly agree. It's also more deeper information, but that I found out that the Bible, I've done research about Julius Caesar, and he created the story of Jesus. I believe it. You're not going to tell me Jesus was a white man, was a white man. No, you're not. Because it doesn't even make sense. Because if he came from Jerusalem, how is he white? I mean, just answer me that. Last time I checked, that's in the Middle East. I'm just saying, I'm not understanding how is he white. Child. But anyway, you know, that's a whole nother tangent. But I say all of this to say that when it comes to these men that be cheating and trying to use the Bible for this, or like, you know, they want to throw it here and then it doesn't apply here, throw it there, it doesn't apply here, whatever. Child, you got pastors being fraudulent with the money that people put in the offering bowl. It be going towards their houses, their cars. It be going for them paying for pussy, for them paying for PP, for all that stuff. But you trying to tell people they going, where they going? Where are they going? Are you joining them? Like, since you want to tell everybody where they're going? I mean, if we really want to go there. Yeah, child, okay? Like, I thought God was always watching. The mega churches be the biggest scammers. They do. People love to use religion when it is convenient. He talking about, I think somewhere in the video, because mind you, I didn't watch the whole video of him and her together. I did, oh, excuse me. I did, however, watch the whole video of her by herself speaking. But I do know that people are kind of saying that in the video of him and her together, he was saying that something like God made him cheat or something like. So you mean to tell me the good Lord whipped out your pee and stuck it in foreign territory for JJ? That's what you're trying to tell us. Boy, go to hell. I'm screaming because I don't believe in hell, but I love that saying. Love it. It just does something to me every time. The lack of accountability, y'all, literally, okay, just a line on the good Lord, just a line. And then, oh my God, TB, I'm glad you said that because I was just about to get into that. The video of him reacting, actually taking the time to seriously react to his own video in third person. Child, I said, hold on, y'all. I said, let me pack my shit because it's time for me to fucking go. Child, it's time for me to fucking go. It'd be the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me. Let me put my stuff down so I can re-enter this chat. Because, girl, the audacity almost knocked me clean out the damn chat, child. Audacity be strong enough to knock a bitch out. I'm like, you really got the nerve. You are really sitting on here. Oh, my God. Yo. I ain't never seen something more just narcissistic, damn near. I ain't no doctor, so I'm not finna, you know, be trying to throw out too much, but I'm like, yo, I'm sure that could be considered close, if not identical, to being a psychopath. Like, literally, I was so uncomfortable and so disturbed. And then, yes, filming in front of the mistress house. Cause y'all, okay, let me tell y'all. I personally, I'm just be honest. I personally, I'm not a fan of Tasha K. Um, Not because I have anything against her channel or anything, but she really fucking loud for me, and I can't. My senses, I be having sensory overload trying to listen to you, girl. Okay. But what I will say is, as far as the Derrick Jaxn, she has been doing a really good job of covering the story and talking to the different women and stuff. So I have been keeping up with that on her channel. Um Overall though, she's a lot for me overall, but I've been keeping up with that. And the fact that he was recording in front of the, in front of the women's houses and all this other stuff, I'm just like, it really be the audacity, because it's like these men be cheating, but it's like the lengths they will go. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, cheating is not good regardless. It shouldn't be done. It's embarrassing. It's very mentally abusive. If you ask me, I don't support it. I don't like cheaters. But God, I just feel like back in the day, men used to at least try to hide that they were cheating. Like, they used to try. I feel like now these men just be like, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't gonna hide shit. And if I get caught, then they try to hide. It's like they try to hide stuff after they get caught. Then that's when they go into, oh my God, let me hide this mode. You recording in front of the bitch's cribs? And then I'm also like, honestly, me personally, I'm the FBI when it comes to mine, okay? I literally would have been, say I was the one that was the wife, and I'm not saying that that the wife is in the wrong, because I don't believe in blaming her, because, well, girl, Remy, if you got a jacket like that, ain't no food left in the bowl, girl. You really be doing the most. But I just feel like as a woman, yo niggas' backgrounds. I would have seen them videos and be like, who the fuck house is this? Who curtains are these? Who couch? Who carpet? I would have been looking in the reflection of the damn something, the windows of the car, something. I'm like, what the it's the boldness for me. You are that bold as to record in front of your side woman's crib. Apparently it sounds like the wife has known that he's been cheating. It seems as though she's known, and and this is just what I got off of watching. Actually, no, somebody else did a really, really good breakdown too. And who was it? If it comes back to me, I'll let y'all know. But somebody else that I was watching did a really good breakdown. And she was saying that it seems like the wife has been known, but she's been basically like, I guess, like fighting to save the relationship throughout the cheating. And we're just now finding out that he's been cheating, but it sounds like the wife kind of found out a couple months ago. And it seems as though, like, even like her feed on her Instagram, it was Eloho. That's the video I was watching. She did a really, really good breakdown. And she was talking about how basically, like, if you look at the wife's timeline, you can see where it's like she was posting like happy stuff, like, like normal stuff. And then it switched to passages of like religious, text, and basically like, oh, I've been cheated on and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, he really broke this woman. And you can tell he really broke her because her self-esteem is literally non-existent. He has diminished every last living particle of her self-esteem. And it is so sad. It is so sad. It is so freaking sad. And you can tell that she feels as though if she were to let him go, she won't get any better. And so she's willing to stay through the cheating, through the disrespect, through the embarrassment, because she does not want to lose him. She's still in that mindset. I feel like, okay, so from somebody who's been cheated on before and has, y'all, but my last relationship broke me down like that, okay? Not as bad because like she is completely mind gone, but it broke me down damn close. And I feel like she's in this mindset with which a lot of us go through when we find out we've been cheated on, where it's like a, oh my God, like I'm losing him. And we can't really conceptualize the fact that we're not losing shit because that person does not respect you. And the person who is gaining them or winning them is not winning or gaining shit because that person is already proven that they're not loyal, they're disrespectful, they don't value you. And that's on both ends. And I think her name is Denasia. I think it's Denaya, or Danae. It's something like that. But as for her, she is, you can tell she is currently in that thinking. Hold on, y'all. I gotta loosen this cap because literally my head is big as fuck and it's cutting off my circulation because my head is so big. Um, you can tell that she's still in that mental right now where she cannot process the fact that if she lets him go, she walks away from this, she's not losing him. She's not losing anything. But that's not what it feels like. When you're in that moment, that's not what it feels like. It feels like, oh my God, the other person is winning. They're, successfully destroying my relationship. I'm losing, da da da. But that's not, she has to get out of that mindset. But it takes a minute. And for her, because of how intensely you can tell that he has broken her down, I don't even think that's something that she's going to be able to pull herself out of. I think that's something she's going to need really intense therapy for. Really intense therapy. Because that's bad. She is willing to publicly humiliate herself for this man, which is like your self-esteem, your self-respect is literally at that point is at zero. Um, yeah, I don't think he's all that cute. I will say I think he's handsome. I don't know if I would necessarily be like, oh, he's fine as hell. I don't feel like that. I think he's handsome. Um, but I think you can tell from the video and stuff, he don't care about that girl at the fuck all. And honestly, too, I know that some people it's kind of like a mix. Like some people are like, oh, like why y'all ragging on her for this bonnet, and some people are like, oh, he shouldn't have. I feel like it really speaks to how he feels about her that he took the time to get presentable enough to get on camera and then let her get on camera looking any type of way to be exposed to millions of people. That really says a lot. And it also says a lot because it's like, okay, then you have in one of the interviews with one of the mistresses, the surgeon one, she said that, he's very particular about hair, nails, everything, and he will call you out if your nails aren't done, if your hair don't look a certain way. So why would you then let your wife get on camera looking any type of way? And a lot of these little relationship coaches be so fucking fraud. Bro, fraud as fuck. Him, Steve Harvey, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels ain't nobody catch. He like to sit up there and talk shit to women and people be eating it up. Telling women, oh, if they have kids and they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that, they ain't gonna get no man, they value done went down. But nigga, you been whole life married and divorced and you have kids. Boy, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's the single relationship coaches for me. The hell? Let me tell you, okay? No, I'm gonna make this super, super quick. Steve Harvey has a whole book about, oh, how to, I guess, have a successful relationship with a man, get in a relationship, whatever the fuck, think like a man, think about a man, whatever the fuck that book is about. Wow, and you dog the fuck out of your ex-wife, cheated on her to get with your current wife, but you have a book about relationships out. Where we do that at? Where do we do that at? Where do we do that at? Treated his ex-wife like pure horse shit. Girl. It'd be the audacity for me. Again. The audacity just be making me want to leave the room, y'all. I just be needing to get my shit together and leave. It'd be the audacity. Hold on, let me pull this up. Y'all, I only have, so I was out earlier. That's why I have on this corset, because this was part of an earlier outfit. Actually, let me, hold on. Let me put my little other thing back on too. Cause not the titties just bouncing on live, child. Okay. Let me get right. Period. And I thrifted this. But yeah, no, it really, it'd be the audacity for me. These men love to get online and prey on these desperate women and pander to Black women specifically, and pander to insecure women specifically, and monetize their struggle, basically. That's exactly what they do. They be monetizing these women's, you know, struggles. Making more money. Yeah, no, literally. Who said that? Purple Rain Z. The blind leading the blind, child. Virgo baddie. Like, at least say what you've done and then give your experience. Yeah, exactly. I would have respected it if it was like a, you know, like back in my day, I wasn't the best person. I did this. I hurt somebody very badly. And I'm going to tell you how to not do that. How to not move like me. You know? But no. They can't do that because that will require accountability. And niggas be allergic to accountability, child. They break out in the hives. At the word break out in hives, child. They are allergic to accountability. It won't happen. It won't happen. Yeah, people have to. The flannel and hat combo are so cute. Thank you. And I will be wearing this again because nobody see me in that shit. I'm one of those people, you guys, just quick side note. If I go out somewhere and I have on a cute ass outfit and not enough people see it, I will wear it again with no shame. And I will take pictures in it both times, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I paid for it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna wear it. And ease. I'm gonna wear that hoe until somebody see me. I have one outfit, y'all. Oh my God. I'm, again, really quick side note, y'all. I have one outfit, bro, where I wore this motherfucker 4 times. 4 different times. And all 4 times, nobody fucking saw it. And it was so cute. But that one, honestly, after the 4th time, I said, you know what? This just isn't meant to be. It's just not meant to be seen. So that one, I took the L. I finally took the L. But most of them, if nobody sees it the first time, the second time always hits. So I will wear outfits twice because I'm like, I need it to be seen. It's a vibe. Period. But yeah, no, back to what I was talking about. These men prey on these women, and it is disgusting as hell. And nothing about the Derrick Jaxn video or the whole scenario gives me, I'm sincerely sorry. It gives me very, I can market this to make more money. All eyes are on me right now. Fuck this bitch. I'm going to completely throw her under the bus in order to make more bread and bring more traction to myself in the situation. And if it hurts in the process, I really don't give a damn. Signed, Derrick Jackass. That's literally what it gives me. It's disgusting. The fact that he wasn't defending his wife in the comments and people are laughing at her in this fucking bonnet and you over here laughing with them. Why? She's already in so much pain. You can literally see the pain in that woman's eyes. You can hear it in her voice. You can hear that she is so lost. I think honestly at this point, I think it's a case of she is spiritually lost. And the spiritual warfare that she feels like is upon the relationship is that nigga. It is not anybody but that nigga. He is bringing her down into spiritual poverty. He strikes me as, I think he is sucking the energy from her. I think he's an energy vulture. He is sucking the energy from her, whether he's doing it intentionally or not. And I think she is emotionally and physically drained as hell. That's how I feel about the situation. I feel like he's evil. He's so evil for that. To be able to do that to somebody and not have any type of remorse is pure evilness. That's disgusting. That's very evil. Y'all, I cannot. She needs to burn some sage and he might get up and leave. I should vibe with Kenya. I agree. Girl, he might goddamn disappear into thin air if she put some sage in there. Child, skin might fall off and everything. Nigga might have a seizure, goddamn. Because he is demonic. Who is this? Panini. Am I saying this right? Panini. Wasteland said he'll get his karma. Last guy who treated me bad is now alcoholic. Got a hernia at 33 and can't drink anymore. Ooh, child. Honestly, what I will say, anybody who has done me wrong, and I mean like really done me wrong. I don't mean like some like, oh, I just, got my feelings hurt and they might have not intentionally, hurt my feelings. So that's just something that I'm gonna have to just eat. I don't mean like stuff like that. I mean anybody who has gone out of their way to really drag me through the mud and do me wrong, their life has gone to complete utter shit after. My ancestors throw fucking hands, bro. Hands. And even outside of my ancestors, the universe will throw hands. The universe will dog walk you. You cannot just be putting out no nasty ass shit and think that everything comes back tenfold. Everything. 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 I could literally, y'all, I'll tell y'all about just a couple situations where people have gotten some really bad karma from just doing me grimy as fuck. Just a couple. I'm not gonna touch on my most recent one because I could, but I'm not about to give that conversation my energy. But no, I remember and I think I've said this before. No, I have said this before. This was a live back at like the beginning of the quarantine. I was sitting outside on my brother's patio and I was talking about just like karma and like hoodoo voodoo, like stuff like that. And I had a ex in high school who honestly most exes that I've had that have done me like really, really shitty. And I don't mean like just like we just mutually agreed to break up or like things weren't working out and I might not have wanted to break up but we broke out, like broke up because you can, stuff like that is normal. Like say I might like somebody and maybe they're not feeling it anymore and that's okay, and they take it upon themselves to do it the right way. They break up with me and then they go do whatever else. Cool. Them people was fine. The ones that just went out their way to disrespect or embarrass me, I had one that went to college on a scholarship and his program completely got, the college cut his program because they didn't have the funding anymore. And so he had to drop out of college and went back to the town that we're from. And I won't tell too much because I don't want people to be able to guess who it was. But he went back to the town that we're from and literally nobody hears from him anymore. It completely changed his career path and it never went back on track ever. Never went back on track. let's see, who else do I know of? I had another ex who I had one. No, this wasn't even an ex. This was somebody I was dealing with who just did me grimy as hell. Um, is a complete bum now. A complete bum. Like, it's bad. Um, it's bad. But I'm not gonna go into details because that's just, I'm not about to be messy. But yeah, I just, karma comes back. Karma comes back, and I think people always are expecting to come back in the way that they dealt it. Karma coming back to you does not necessarily mean that, oh, okay, you cheated on somebody, so you'll get cheated on in return. No, it could be you cheated on somebody and now you lost your job and you've been out of work for 3 years, and you became an alcoholic and you lost your house, and now you're a bum living under a bridge. It comes back in all type of ways. Like, you cannot just be walking around doing people janky. You really cannot. It might be a situation where you cheat on somebody, dog walk them through the mud, and then you end up in a car crash, and shit, both your hands have to be amputated, and that's how you make your money, and now you cannot do anything that you need to do to make money, and now you're relying on other people for the rest of your life. Karma is a bitch. And that bitch got hands and she be swinging. And it's crazy to me that more people are not scared of karma the way that people should be. People be doing people dirty as hell. And it is just, it perplexes me that niggas don't be scared of karma. And it even more perplexes me that people think they are above karma, because karma does not skip a beat. No stone goes unturned. You will get yours. I promise you. I have never seen a case where somebody just magically made it past karma. Ever. Not once. Not even remotely. Whether it was their finances that went to shit, their love life went to shit, their family dynamics went to shit, whether their mental went to shit. I've never seen somebody just completely do janky ass shit. Or whether it skips them and then goes to their kids. Karma does not know. You literally, what you put out is what you get back. And it definitely comes back tenfold. Yeah, no, Derrick, fucking jackass. His karma's coming. And when it does, it never, in that moment, it never feels like, the victim per se will have the last laugh, but they always have the last laugh if they choose to leave. If she stays with him, she will never have the last laugh, because she will continue to be getting hurt by him. She will continue to get embarrassed by him, and she will continue to be miserable. She will only get to have the last laugh if she leaves. That's the only way. And that's for anybody. You will only get to have the last laugh if you do the work to leave and to heal. And then the universe will do everything else. But if you stay in that situation, you'll continue to, you'll continue to be miserable as fuck. Yeah, I'm really feeling, I did the hyaluronic pen, or the hyaluronic pen on my lips, and I've just really been feeling it. I keep literally looking at my lips throughout this whole live. I need to take do a side-by-side picture of what my lips look like before the pen, because, baby, it's popping. But yeah. You have to match the work. Wait, hold on. She said, Chelsea Moore said, I agree with that part. You have to match the work and energy. I think you were trying to say you have to match with the work and energy. You do. Now, as for I want to talk about the Quavo and Saweetie situation too before I get off this live, because I don't want this live to be long. I'm trying to do this in like maybe hour and 15. Okay. As for the Quavo and Sweetie situation, I feel like it really goes to show that everything that glitters is not gold. Um, I'm actually pretty sad because I felt like they were so cute. But again, that's why I don't put these couples on pedestals, because I understand that we only see from the outside. We see very surface level, and there be hella, like even beyond this, hella shit going on underneath the surface. And people try to make a lot of judgments off of just pictures and shit. I'd be like, bro, I cannot tell y'all how many. I was just having this conversation the other day with somebody, and I was like, when it comes to these couples and stuff, and this is even regular couples in my life that I've seen outside of like industry shit. Um y'all love to go off of pictures. Everybody loves to go off of pictures. Like, oh, if the pictures are happy, then oh my god, their goals, they're so cute, whoop de woo. And if there's no pictures, then it's, oh, he must not like her for real. She probably getting cheated on, whoop de woo. And so on, so on. It's like, oh, if there's no pictures, then it must be bad, and there's pictures, it must be good. And I'm gonna say honestly, I would say a strong 85% of the relationships that I've seen in my day to day that I actually know real tea on, um majority of the time, the niggas that post they girl the absolute most, like just be going above and beyond and doing the absolute most with the how they post they girl, be the ones cheating the hardest. They be the most disrespectful, they be cheating the most, they be the ones putting that girl through the most shit. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is not automatically mean, oh, if they post a lot of pictures, then they must be cheating. No. But I'm just saying, most cases that I've seen where niggas be ODing, just they Instagram be flooded with pictures of they girl, them niggas be cheating stupid hard. And then a lot of the ones I've seen where the guys don't post their girl all that much. I'm not saying don't post them at all, because I'm not with that. I don't feel like there's a reason that you should not post your partner at the fuck all. Like, even if you don't choose to post their face, even if you just post like the back of their head, or you just post like stuff like that, I definitely, I'm a believer in keeping relationships. Why I say relationships? Keeping relationships private, but not a secret. It becomes a problem to me when you're keeping it a secret. So that is weirdo territory, and I don't fuck with that. But keeping them private, I fuck with. And I feel like a lot of these where I've seen where they're more private with their relationships are the ones that are tend to be healthier. Tend to be a lot healthier. And that's just is what it is. I think when it comes to this current day society, um we have like Birkin bag culture is so toxic, and I've said this before. And she said, can you show us your purse? It's really pretty. My purse is, so I've been really into, hold on, let me zip it up. I've been really into vintage stuff lately, so I found this at a pawn shop, and it is a Juicy Couture purse, and I'm in love with it. And I got it for 50 bucks, you guys. I found this at the pawn shop, and I was so happy to have it because I'm just really into finding vintage pieces lately. So that was a steal. But no, so what I was gonna say is I feel like Birkin bag culture, like this new, I want this industry lifestyle out of relationships, and if I'm not getting an industry lifestyle, then this nigga ain't shit, is very toxic. And I'm not saying that, if you're aiming to have a man with the funds to do certain things, I'm not saying that's wrong, because I mean shit, I'm always talking about the fact that I believe in aiming high. Like, you should have, your standards should be high. I feel like you should date men that can provide you with stability along with the stability that you already provide yourself with. And I don't believe in dating down. I just don't. I support dating up. But I will also say, and I'm gonna read the super chat in a second. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, I wholeheartedly believe in dating up, but what I also believe in is being realistic with the expectations that come with dating, and that's in any tax bracket, okay? And I feel like where people lose me is this whole toxic culture of like, oh my God, he didn't buy me a fucking $350,000 Rolls Royce, so he doesn't love me for real. And I didn't get 6 Birkins, and I also didn't get a fucking, he doesn't have a private jet, and he doesn't live in a fucking mansion. Oh my God, he must not love me for real. Like, this relationship is like, he's a bum. Like, this relationship is so this or that, or like just roasting. Like, it's like these it's like everybody wants to have these industry style relationships, and we are not in the industry. We're not. We're dead ass not. I believe in being very realistic with your dating expectations. And this current day dating scene is very materialistic versus realistic. And that's what I always say about dating up too. Like when I talk about dating, um, high caliber men, or, high value, um, a high value man is also a man that respects you and does good by you. It's not just about money. It's really not. Um, you can have bread and still be a low value nigga because your mindset is you have a broke ass mindset. You literally have a poor nigga mindset. You can be rich as hell and not be high value because you do disrespectful shit to women. I don't like, high value is more than just a money thing, you know? It just is. And I just feel like people are so lost in this culture of materialism that it's like, again, y'all want these industry lifestyles so that you can, people are lost in materialism and the aesthetic of shit. Y'all want these lifestyles so you can take pictures and say, oh, I'm living the life. And you don't give a fuck what it comes with. You don't give a fuck what you have to put up with to live the life. You just want to be able to show, you just want to be able to get on Instagram and show that you're living the life. And that's very toxic. Baby, love yourself. And that's to everybody. Love yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I feel like as far as when it comes to industry stuff too, like people have to be, you just have to be realistic with what you're dating. Okay, you can date somebody who is rich and is in tech and isn't necessarily going to put you through the same type of ringer as somebody who is rich, famous, has tons of status when it comes to social status, um and has access to literally millions of women around the world on every single continent if they want. I feel like when it comes to like, you know, when it comes to more mature men, and I mean like, I'll say older, but also more mature, because you can be older and still be immature as fuck. But I feel like to the ones that are older and mature, um, you either gonna find the ones that been on the industry shit for so long that they are not that everything else is kind of old, so they're looking for different things now. So it's not necessarily how much new pussy can I get, new pussy, new pussy, new pussy, you know. But I feel like as far as like a lot of these younger artists, a lot of these younger, like just anybody who's living like a lifestyle of high accessibility to sex, drugs, all that shit. Um, when you're younger, you are not gonna move the same. You're not looking for the same things. You're not looking for necessarily the deepest of connections and stuff. You're looking to bust a nut, and you're looking to do that with as many people as possible. a lot of the time is what these niggas are looking for. And so I think people's expectations of these industry relationships is very unrealistic. It just is. And I also feel like, you know, it's crazy because when it comes to men cheating, um, you can be the, you know, the baddest, your body can be on point, your career can be taking off, you can be successful, you can have your own bread, you can do all that. Cook, clean, on top of all that, everything, whatever, you know, the fuck that these niggas give these lists of shit that is, oh my god, if you do everything on this list, we're not gonna cheat on you, and you can do everything on the list, they still gonna fall into new pussy, because the only thing better than your pussy is new pussy. And that's not me saying all men cheat. I feel like majority of them do, but not all of them do. But what I'm saying is, I feel like women have to stop constantly trying to fit into these molds, thinking that, oh, if I fit in this mold, he won't cheat. No, he won't cheat if he doesn't want to cheat on you. If he really loves you and values you, then he won't cheat. It's not up to you to make a nigga not cheat. It's up to them. Either they aren't going to cheat on you and they don't want to cheat on you, or they are. And as far as Quavo and Saweetie, I feel like, you know, I like Saweetie. I like Saweetie a lot. But I do also feel like she feeds that whole mindset of Birkin bag culture, very materialistic, very like, oh, if he's not getting you this, he's not getting you that, does he really fuck with you? And it's like, y'all can't base it off material shit. Okay. In one of my videos when I was talking about, you know, dating up and dating people that make your life easier, I feel like there's a difference between, oh, if he doesn't buy you a fucking $12,000 bag, I'm not saying a Birkin. I know Birkins are way more expensive than that, but I'm just saying, in this case, say, okay, a Dior bag or something like that. If he doesn't buy you this $12,000 Dior bag, that doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't fuck with you. I would more so consider him not fucking with you something like, okay, he has the means to make your life, to make certain parts of your life easier. Like, you know, he sees you trying to work towards a business degree, or he sees you trying to I don't know, you're in school or something like that. If he has the funds and the means to make that an easier process for you, and consciously is not doing it, then that's when I feel like, okay, he don't fuck with you for real. There's no way. But I don't base it on material shit. I don't all believe in settling. I don't feel like, I'm not saying any of this, so y'all should not settle. No, don't settle. You don't get anything out of settling. It does not benefit you in the slightest, in any way, shape, or form. Don't settle. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I say this all the time, is that people get lost in the aesthetic, okay? Motherfuckers be the same ones to be like, oh, Lil Baby and Jada, oh my God, they're so cute. Goals this, goals that. He cheated on her every other day. But people will still, every time they get back together, because they take a cute picture, people will still be like, goals. Y'all do this with, there's a lot of couples y'all do this with. Rashida and Kurt, a hot fucking mess. But if they take, you know, their little family pictures and stuff, people in the comments, oh my God, goals are so cute. Tiny and T.I., a hot ass motherfucking mess. Or what ass motherfucking mess. But same thing. People will get in the comments, let them break up, and people will be in the comments, oh my God, y'all need to get back together. Y'all are so cute. No, they're toxic as shit. He has her brainwashed too. That's another one who's very brainwashed. Toxic as hell. Y'all like the aesthetic of things, and you like the aesthetic of things to the point where it can be toxic as shit, and if the aesthetic is cute, people will still support it every time. If the watches match, if the Patek is Pateking with the other one, and oh my God, they have matching APs, oh my God, then all of a sudden the relationship is so healthy. They're so cute. Oh, he loves her so much, he bought her AP watch. What? but be cheating on her every damn day. What are y'all talking about? What do y'all be talking about? Girl, and as women, we have to stop accepting that. We really, really have to stop accepting that. Oh, let me go back up to my super chat. Hold on. I said I was coming back to that. Where are you, super chat? Okay, I found you. Okay. Devin89 sent $4.99, and she said people always try to say I was hating when I pointed out how weird their chemistry was when they flirted in videos. Devin, who were you talking about? Because when you sent the super chat, I can't remember who I was talking about. When you sent it, or I was probably talking about Quavo and Saweetie, so maybe that's what you're talking about. But yeah, no, I literally. I'm gonna honestly say, y'all, I be every other day, I be like, oh my God, I'm losing faith in relationships. But at the same time, I just refuse because I do understand that literally not all men cheat. They don't. A lot of them, majority of them do. The majority of them are not fucking shit. But not all of them. I refuse to be one of them all men cheat ass bitches. I will never be that. Because I would never sit there and accept that. Oh my God, like let me prepare for my nigga to cheat on me because they all cheat. So if he cheats, it's fine. I'll deal with it. And, let me not leave because if I go to the next day, they don't cheat too. No, I would never. Especially not after what I just went through. Before what I just went to, I used to be like, oh my God, people make mistakes. But no. Yeah. So as for Quavo and Saweetie, it is sad. The scenario is sad. I'm just like, bro, how do you cheat on a sweetie? Oh my God. From what we get on social media, and again, I don't put these people on pedestals, but from what we get on social media, she seems like she has a, good personality. But at the same time, I'm saying this with a give or take because I don't know this girl in person. But I would say, like, if I were to go just off of social media, it just seemed like, oh, okay, like you got this girl, like she's smart, she's funny, or let me not, I don't know enough about her to say she's smart, but she seems like she is funny. She got personality, she's very pretty. And she has, things going for her right now. So looking from that aspect, I'm just like, damn, like, for what? BB said, I feel like if these women brought up the idea of being in an open relationship, some of these men might change their tune. I don't necessarily know if I feel that way. I don't know. I do know that the same way that I feel like us as women, we have to start doing niggas the same way they do us. These men do not, if we even breathe in another nigga direction, they be ready to break up with us and never talk to us again. And they be ready to use that as the catalyst for why they are justified in treating every woman after us like pure fucking shit. Now, I don't feel like we need to do that part, but I do feel like we need to be less forgiving because these niggas don't be forgiving. There's not a lot of men out here you could cheat on who would still take you back after you cheat on them and don't let in multiple times. No. Hell no. If they even think you cheated on them one time, they ready to never talk to you again. So yeah. I am going to wrap this up, you guys. I think I've said a lot of what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm gonna. Beyonce could have married a richer billionaire, but she also could have married a cuter one. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been a vibe as always. Keep an eye out for my other videos that I'll be posting this week. And then also make sure you're caught up with the podcast, you guys, because the podcast is really dope. We go really in depth on some really, really dope ass topics. So you can listen to our podcast. It's Unauthorized Therapists. It is on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. Check us out. Our Instagram is also the same. All my social medias are linked in all my other videos. And I will see you guys. I hope you guys have a good night. And I'm out. And give this video a thumbs up, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up so that more people can find my stuff.